Rajmouli, I'm so excited to be on your set.
Yeah,
I
thank you.
have chased you for 1 year, more than a year.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but also.
So give me a sense of what is happening here. What is this? What are we making over here?
This is the actual setup where Kattappa kills Bahubali.
This is where it happened?
Yeah.
Oh my God!
Yeah, this is where it happens, and your question ends there. You are not going to ask me further.
I'm not allowed any further questions on this topic.
On that topic. On
Okay.
that topic.
So, Rajmouli, you just talked about how the crew might be fatigued physically, but mentally they're on such a high because the first one became, as you said, an iconic hit. Which also, of course, means that people are now waiting with bated breath. I don't know if you saw, but it is the most awaited film of 2017.
Yes.
How do you, as the creator of this world and as the captain of the ship, just stay focused and sort of believe in your convictions and not listen to all that external noise that's swirling around?
Because the noise that is created within our production is so high that you can't
can't hear the outside.
you can't hear the external noise. Noise in the sense there is so much work to do in every department, be it the visual effects, be it the art department, be it the scripting, be it the actors. Everyone has so much work to do that you are so involved in the day-to-day work. There is absolutely no time to sit and ponder about what the other people are thinking about your film, whether it's good or bad. No, there is absolutely no time. So there is not much effect of the expectation or whatever, or the noise that is being made outside.
And you as architect, have you had to rethink anything, reshape anything because the expectations are so high now?
Not actually. The soul remains the same. The basic script remains the same. After the first part became such a hit, we just looked at the script and tightened some scenes and made the actions a little bit elaborate. All that is the external stuff, but all the screenplay, all the scenes, all the content is the same. We didn't change it.
So Pravas, you have blood on your hands. What have you been doing?
Yeah, I don't know how much I can reveal, but I'm trying to save someone.
Someone. You won't tell us who.
I think, I don't know, I should ask Rajmouli.
Okay. So we won't go deeper into that. But I was just told that it's been 5 years since this film actually began.
Okay.
Now it's very rare for actors to stay this long with any project. You know, you at the most 100 days. If it's a Sanjay Leela Bhansali film, 200 days. But 5 years. How have you stayed passionate about Bahubali and Shivadu for all these years?
Yeah. The most important thing is it's like Rajmouli, I know him for almost like 10 years now. And he's a very big director. That is one very important point. The second point is like this is one of the biggest projects in the country. But still after 2 years you feel like you want to do something else. In between you want to do something else. When in between I had like 6 months gap. But I thought like starting film and I thought I'll take some rest and immediately start some small film and finish it again, come back. I think it's not happening, so I better took rest. But the most interesting point is Rajmouli, his sets, his work, his passion made us stay.
That's
in
what
this.
keeps you going?
Yes, otherwise we wouldn't have done it. Without Rajmouli, no, not possible. Always, every month, every 10 days, he excites us with showing some visuals, film, script. He tries to change, he makes it better, and in many other ways, he's the one behind all this to be doing this for 4 years.
since the first movie released, I'm sure every person you know has walked up to you and said, Kattappa ne Bahubali ko kyun mara?
Always and everywhere in the airport, wherever I go in the world, everybody is asking the same question.
What do you say?
Because director told me to go get Bahubali, that's why I killed Bahubali. This is the simplest answer I can tell.
Now, how have you kept it a secret for all these years? Like, so far, nothing is leaked. Nobody knows. Have you told your family?
No.
No one.
No, they also never asked me because I am in the field for nearly for the past 40 years because they know about the field, no? So they didn't ask me because it's not ethic. That's why they didn't ask me, and I also never told them the secret.
But do you get irritated when people keep asking you?
No, I will not get irritated. Because it's fun, no? Normally I will not get irritated for anything.
So, sir, it's a testament to your talent that when I walked in here, I was wondering if the trees were real, not real. You painted the quarry a different color. What was it like to create this world? What was your biggest challenge?
Actually, the whole film was a challenge. That's why I took it up. Actually, when Rajamouli first called me to do this film, he just showed me one visual where he had got it done through an artist. Where a waterfall, which is around 1,500 feet waterfall, which was a huge waterfall. He narrated the subject to me, but seeing that picture, I immediately knew the scale which he was looking at. So that excited me, in fact. So everything was a challenge, and every day I'm enjoying it. And it's almost 5 years since I've been come to Hyderabad, staying here for a long time. And I couldn't do any other film in between. I just managed 2 films, like Ajay's film for Shiva. I just did, and one Linga for Rajinikanth. But I'm enjoying everything, and I think, more than taking it as a challenge, this is what I wanted to do. And when I enjoy doing it, no, you don't feel that you've done something great or anything like that. But when people appreciate it, I feel really happy, because every set, when Prabhas walks in, heroines walk in, all the technicians walk in, they'll say which is real, which is not real, and so that's the irony of our job, because the more better you do, you go unnoticed in the film. So that has happened to me a lot of times. So anyway, I'm having fun.
So, Prabhas, for 4 years, you've played no other character except these 2 characters.
Yes.
Has this changed you in any way? Or do you find when you go home, you don't know where Prabhas starts and Bahubali ends?
No, nothing like that. I never take my character into home. I never took that. And if I take this character, I should live with this character for the rest of my life. So I don't do that. I never did that. Like, I left it in the shot. And the best part is, before the director saying, he doesn't even finish saying cut, I get off from the character, I start smiling or do something. So it is, I never take.
So you're a very switch on, switch off actor.
Yeah.
You can put this whole world behind.
Yeah, I do think I do my homework, but I don't take that character to home.
Did you ever think this character would become so popular?
No, I know this film is going to be a super hit and this character will be a popular one. But I don't expect this much, because the entire memes for the past 1.5 years, all memes in India mentioning about this Kattappa character. Whatever it may be, it becomes the demonetization of 500 rupees or 1000 rupees. Then they connect it with this Kattappa's, the secret of Kattappa, why he killed Bahubali. So I feel very happy about it.
Are you open at all to playing characters? You know, this character, both of them were so heroic, the larger than life superheroes almost. Are you open as an actor to doing darker roles, shades of grey? Are you open to that?
At present, I'm not, I don't like much of dark films. Once in a while I like to watch, but at present, I don't like personally too many dark films. So not dark film, but other than like we have planned in like one of the two scripts, it is I am the hero, but the script you can see the one film is like after the next film, which is commercial film. After that, it is the script is the hero. You can feel it. You can see that.
And so you're open to movies
yes,
like
yes,
that?
I did. But it's an entertaining commercial film, but it's not a dark film. But it's not like heroic, superhero or normal commercial. It's not like that.
So, do you think now, after this movie is over and you continue to do other films, do you think people will sort of want to always see you as Kattappa because he's become so popular?
No, it's for me it's not like this. Because for example, you're from Bombay now, Mumbai. I want to tell you, Agnipath Amitabh Ji. I only did that character in Tamil, and I did Three Idiots Virus also. I did.
Oh, you were
Yeah,
honest.
you surprised, no? That Agnipath Amitabh's character is also I did in Tamil. And this our Bommanera and his character also I did in Tamil. Me only did. So what's the use?
So you have a wide range.
Yeah, that's why I don't have any problem.
Do you ever scream? Do you get angry? You seem very calm.
I know I scream a lot. Do
you scream a lot?
I scream a lot. But mostly, I mean, I too realize that lately is that I scream when I'm not sure about the shot or I'm not sure about myself when I'm doing that. So even small things irritate me. I shout on the people to keep quiet or why can't you understand small things or all that. And everything is going smoothly when small mistakes are ignored or taken like just and it keeps going. So I'm human on set.
I think he's not an easy person to work with.
Is he demanding?
But but I didn't have any problem with him at all actually, because I worked with different kind of people. I got used to that kind of tension and pressure while working, like Maniratnam, Shankar, all of them think big and overnight they ask for things. So those experiences have really helped me to do this film much better, I think.
You're used to the pressure.
And I perform better under pressure actually. So that is also a plus point. And he knows, I think he knows how we work and
So when he says, give it to me tomorrow, you don't blink an eyelid.
no, I'll tell him, I'll give it. But by the time I would have found a way how to go about it, and I'll tell him this is how I'm going to do it and it'll look this way and things like that. If I really need time, I'll tell him, sir, one more day we'll need it or else we'll. Then also he'll try to push us, but we'll try to give him.
And you've always said that, I'm a great storyteller, but I'm not a great filmmaker.
Yeah.
Why do you believe that?
I mean, simple reason is that when I start telling a story, I feel very confident. When I start directing a film, I don't feel so confident. That's one thing, and so many doubts run in my mind every day when I'm shooting.
Like
Well,
what?
well, like
Just
if-
share a doubt today. You're here, Kattappa's killing Bahubali. What is the doubt you have?
Now, each and every shot, whether I should go a little bit tighter, a little bit longer, whether I should make my actor perform a little bit more strongly, a little bit more subtly. So how my re-recording is going to affect the scene. I'm not sure about. I'm not very sure-footed about what I'm doing. I keep going back and forth. The confidence doesn't come into me when I'm directing a film. But when I'm telling a story, I'm very sure that I'm telling it the right way, and I'm very sure that I'm capturing the attention of my audience.
How do you sustain sort of passion for something? Over the 5 years, the characters, how do you sustain passion for that?
I cannot exactly pinpoint the reason, but sometimes it is the fear that you have created such a great story, such great characters, and you are responsible for presenting them in the right way, in all their glory. And if you don't do it the right way, it is like you are doing injustice to the story and the characters, as if as if they question you. You know, so
One day they'll all be standing in front of you and saying, "What did you do?" So no holidays planned, nothing. Like you're not even thinking like, "What am I going to do?" 29th April. Where is Mr. Rajamouli going to be?
29th April. 29th April, yeah, definitely we will be. We'll be looking at different reports from all over the country, and hopefully all of them are going to be very good. And 1 week or something, probably we'll be looking at the promotions, any additional promotion needs to be done, whatever, blah, blah, blah. And 1 week after the release, we'll be flying away. I don't know where, but it will be going to be a very long, big holiday.
So I think I'll just go off after release, maybe the first day. I don't know. I might stay. I don't know. It depends upon my situation.
So do you have a long holiday planned or anything like that?
So yeah, I have a plan. I just want to go for a month off, but I'll just see how it works. Because Rajamouli, everybody wants, like, they want to be. We all want to just celebrate it off if everything works right. So it depends. I don't know.
Hello all, if you like this interview, please hit the button below and subscribe to Film Companion.